back to a brand new video. My name is Brian Fair, and today we're going to be learning how to create a sword from scratch that you can use in game to kill enemy zombies, or you can use it to kill players if you want to. This script and the events used in this script and everything done inside of this sword should work for players as well as NPCs. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump right into this, okay? We're going to first go to the sword that I've created here, just this beautiful masterpiece of a sword. Yeah, it's not. But what we're going to do is we're going to create a script inside this sword, a server script. So we're going to press the little plus icon and type script. Now I am no means a builder at all. So what we're going to do is this is going to be the event script. So the event script is going to be what essentially powers the sword. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to want to declare the local can attack. So if it can attack. So local can attack equals true. So after that we want to put another space or two and we want to type script.parent /. So slash is going to be the remote event inside of the sword, which is going to prompt the animation, and we'll get to all that. So slash dot on server event connect function. So we've written out our function. So local attack equals script dot parent dot humanoid. So this is searching for the humanoid dot or connect load animation. So animations are going to be placed in this script dot attack. So attack is going to be the attack animation. So what this is doing is when you click your mouse or you tap your screen or you click whatever, your attack button for your, if you want to add more and you have an attack button, let's say. Once you do that, what this is going to do is look for the humanoid inside of your player and run this animation. Now this is an R15 animation. This is an R15 sword. This does not work with R6. This will not work with R6, and if you're not sure what either of those are, R15, you have joints, an elbow, feet, hands. R6, you do not. You just have a torso, left, right arm, left, right leg, and a head. R15 and R6 are different. R15, you can have animations like this stuff, and R6, you can't. It's all straight animated. So we're going to add a couple spaces in. We're going to do an if statement. So if can attack equals true, then attack connect play. So this is going to play the attack animation if can attack equals true. So that's if the button is pressed. Then we are going to write can attack equals false. Script.parent .can damage .value equals true. Can damage is going to be a bool value placed inside of our sword. So for our sword, we're going to go to our script and we are going to add our animations now. So we're going to go to animation right here. If you can't find it, type it in animation. It'll come up. You want to press that and Control D, duplicate that after selected. We're going to name one all lowercase attack, and we're going to name one all lowercase idle. We're also going to rename our script to event, as this is the event script, and we're going to add in our slash, our server event. So we're going to type remote event, add that in, and rename that to slash. We're also going to type in our bool, or get our bool value. So type bool and bool value, hit enter. And we're going to rename that to can damage. So what we have done is we place the animations, load animation, script.attack. So script.children attack. Script.children, there's attack right here. And what we've also done is the can damage is right here. That is a bool value. What that means is it can be true or false. If it's true, then whatever it's scripted to do, it will do. If it's false, whatever it's scripted to do, it will not. So after we've typed this out and declared and made it true, we want to add a wait function, and then we are going to type attack connect stop. So we're going to stop our attack animation. Can attack equals true, script dot parent dot can damage dot value equals false. So now it can't damage. So it can only damage when attack is true. So that means when you press the button or click your screen, that's the only time it can damage. You can't just walk into people with this sword and it damage people. The animation has to be playing. So that is the end of the event script. So after we do our event script, we want to create another little script that declares some values in the sword. It is also a server script. So we're going to type script and delete the print. Now, what we're going to type here is script.parent.blade, all lowercase. The blade has to be all lowercase. So it doesn't have to be. If you want to rename it, you have to change it here. So if I wanted the blade's name to be, I don't know, purple, we're going to type in purple. This would also have to be purple, okay? Whatever the name of the blade is, this line has to be right here. But we're going to keep it blade to keep everything simple. We're going to name it blade. Blade.touched connect function P. Okay, so P, so if script dot parent dot can damage dot value equals true, then, so we're adding an if statement here, P dot parent, so P is the function, dot parent, humanoid, connect take damage. So this will take a certain amount of damage, a numbered amount of damage, and we're going to put it to 50 for now. Okay? So this sword, when it hits a NPC or a player with a humanoid, it will take 50 damage. Now, if your NPC does not have a humanoid and it has, let's say, zombie, you've scripted it to zombie, change humanoid to zombie, and it will work. If you don't, it will not. That is essential if you want your script to work and you do not have humanoids. But I am going to do humanoid. And it's just the name of it. Humanoid is what you search. Like if you want to put a humanoid inside this sword, it's humanoid. It's not zombie or anything like that. But if your humanoid is named zombie, for example, you've renamed it to zombie, if this script does not have the word zombie here, this will not work, as the touched is looking for that humanoid named whatever this is. If it doesn't have it, it will not work and the script will break. So that is essential. But after we've done that, we're going to stick with humanoids because that's what the zombie that I have has. Script.parent.can damage dot value equals false. So this is after it's taken the damage. We want to make the value of that false. So after we have finished that, we do not need to name that script. We want to add a local script here to declare some of our, well, not some, we want to declare the activation of the remote event we've put slash. So what we want to do is type script.parent.activated connect function. So activated is if you touch your screen, you click your mouse, you press whatever on your Xbox, you tap your tablet, whatever. That's activated. So when the slash is activated, script.parent.slash connect fire server. So that's just going to fire the event into the server, creating the damage and just making the sword work like it should. So we have finished all of our scripting for this sword. This sword should work. Now the handle, you need to make sure that the handle is in your character's hand. If it's not named handle, it won't go into your hand. If you name it hilt, it's not going to go in your hand. It's just going to break apart everywhere. So you need it to be named handle. And another thing that we need to do after, if this is all set up, You have to have a blade, you have to have a handle, the rest of it doesn't matter. You can name it whatever you want, but you have to have a property named handle, a property named blade. It can be a mesh, it can be a mesh part, it can be a part, it can be a wedge, it can be a cylinder. As long as it's named blade, it doesn't matter. What we need to do now is weld all these parts together. Now that is complicated for most people. So what we do is we get a script called QPerfection Weld, and we put that inside the sword. Now to get that, I will link that. I will create a model for you guys and link that in the description of this video for the weld. Now what you want to do for the weld can be used all kinds of ways. You can use it to weld parts to a player or whatever. But if you double click it and you want to read all this, go for it. Don't mess with any of it. I would not touch any of it. It will always break. As it says right here, will work in tools, will work in personal build servers, which don't exist anymore. But anyway, it gives you instructions here and on how to use it. But for tools, you just plug it in and it'll work. But yeah, next what we want to do is we want to get our animations. So if you have animations already done, you just go to your Roblox inventory, go to animations and copy the ID and put it here. I have some done, but I have the asset ID right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a copy of that asset ID. We're going to go back to Roblox Studio, and this is for the attack, and we're going to paste that in there. Second, we're going to go to the idle. So we're going to go back to that Word document, copy here, go to idle, properties, paste it in there. Now, after we have done that, this sword should work. So what we want to do is we want to highlight this sword, put it in our starter pack, and play test the game. Now let's see if this sword will kill that zombie. Alright, we've loaded in. There's our sword. And it does not work. So we've run into a problem here, guys. So we've run into a problem here with our script, our local script inside the activation set. I'm going to troubleshoot this, and I will be right back once I figure out the problem. Hello everybody, I'm back, and I made a very stupid mistake. This happens all the time to me and other developers that I know and other scripters. It's a very stupid mistake that we make all the time because we are writing so fast to get through, and we always make spelling errors. Now, one tiny little error has messed up the entire sword. So what we've done is, if you can read right here, supposed to be activated, but activated is not a valid member of tool, which it is not. So we need to go back to that local script, which is where that is located, and change that to activated, just like so. Now, we're going to get rid of the output, delete the X up there, and we are going to try to kill our zombie again. Now, as I load in here, we are going to press our beautiful sword that we've created, and there is our animation being played. Now let's see if it kills our zombie. There, he done took 50 and took 100 damage and has died. So this does work, this does kill, this killed the zombie, and here is our beautiful masterpiece of a sword. And that is all that I have for you guys today. Do not forget to leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. Hit that subscribe button down below and comment down below what you want me to do for another video. I love doing these videos for you guys. I'm sorry it has been a while since I uploaded the last one. A lot of things going on in real life to do with a job, to do with school. But yeah, here's the beautiful sword. I'm not going to create a model for this video because I believe you should be learning how to script and using me as sort of how a learn how to script button, I guess you could call it. this is essentially how you create a sword from scratch. I know that if you mess with the handle a little bit, you can rotate the sword, just the orientation of that, and that is in properties if you press on the handle, and I'll show you right here. So the sword, handle, orientation, you make that 180, it'll do a 180, right? It's not going to do anything. You make that 90, it'll switch it, but you have to stop and replay it. But anyway, that is all that I have for you guys today. Don't forget to like, leave a comment, and subscribe down below. Turn on the post notification bell so you never miss a new video when it comes out. And I should be uploading another one soon. I'll be uploading more frequently now. And I hope you have a nice day, guys. See you later. Peace.